All right, mate. Let's look here. Let's have a look here at LINA. Very choppy, of course. Is a 3-day chart. I mean, we're obviously in the range, in a giant range. No real major moves until one of these is broken. I always say when you've formed a range, so range high, and I'm calling this the range low. Of course, you could call it down here, but I always say that it's very dangerous, or maybe not dangerous, but it's never the best place to be buying right in the center of a range, because you're going to get chopped up. You know, prices likely to just chop you out of it. So it makes it more difficult to enter. Now, with that being said, there is a lot of volume right here. You know, in this little tiny candle, there's a lot of volume right there on this little tiny candle. That's a good indication that there's at least there's activity, or there's something up and somebody's trying to do something here. If I break it back down to a daily, well, you can see in the last week, you know, there's something trying to happen here in this volume sector, volume cluster, I should call it. So, you know, a lot of the market has been grinding. You know, it's just doing this, going higher. And at this point, you'd kind of have to think that LINA is probably going to do something similar. Well, I mean, you have this low here. So as long as price is above this low, you have to think that, you know, there's going to be continuation back up to this double top and into the red 200 moving average. So there is a new 3-day candle in 8 hours time. This is a bullish engulfing 3-day candle. At this point, you have to think there's going to be some sort of continuation back to the upside on LINA. It is down 1% today, 1.2%. So there's no real reason to buy this now. It's not showing any strength whatsoever today. It's probably best to trade a new 3-day candle and look to see and get long as soon as that flips green, or buy a little bit of a dip. If there's a bit of a dip on a new 3-day, you could buy that dip and put your stop loss right below there, just right underneath this candle here. It did have a good 2-week candle. You know, what you want here is you want to see some continuation to the upside, a little bit like what happened here. There's a small bit of downside, and you want this to push up and flip green again. And if this does push up and flip green, well, you can buy it and have your stop below the 2-week low. This would be the 2-week low. So you'd be looking for something similar to this. If this 2-week candle does not flip green, it might be best just waiting and not doing anything until this flips green.